What's up, YouTube? Got a special video for you today. When I was in Oregon, I stumbled upon this really cool store called GameQuest. The owner let us film. It was wonderful. It was a retro video game store. There were a lot of PS2 games, SNES, NES, Sega Dreamcast, I believe Sega Saturn, Game Boy Advance, PSP, GameCube, PlayStation 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 is new, but you know what I mean. So it was really cool, and I want to share this experience with you. I took you on the nostalgic trip with Blockbuster, which was awesome. I think some of you enjoyed that one. So taking you back gaming wise now to another nostalgic trip with this one. So hope you enjoy.
All right, everyone. So we are kind of starting backwards here. I started taking photos first and then I started filming. So this is already in the middle of the store. But here we got some magazines, various things, PS5 and PS4 games, which are newer. So some PS1 games at the bottom there. I actually slowed the video down as well so you guys could experience more of it because I was kind of filming too fast, I realized after the fact. So yes, we're going down here. There's DS games, it looks like 3DS. This section here has, I believe that's 3DS or just DS. And then here, yeah, you got a lot of Pokemon games on the DS. So that's what that is right there. And this section is really cool. They had this like Metal Gear display, and here we have more Game Boy Advance games. I didn't see Golden Sun, which I really like, but that's okay. This looks like Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, so that's what that is. And then on the right here, they have a bunch of N64. Didn't see GoldenEye, I think. And then they do have some Dreamcast at the top, which I couldn't recognize like the two games they have. Some Atari Defender, I guess, games, which I'm not too familiar with. Those are the Dreamcast ones. So yeah, if anyone knows what either of those two are, I don't. Over here they have different peripherals and things like that. They kind of laid it out by section, but then they just have different peripherals and posters and accessories and stuff. So over here we got the Dreamcast. Not really sure. I slowed it down. If anyone wants to take a look, if they recognize any of these, I wasn't really big into Dreamcast as a kid. I would love to go back and try them, of course. This is Game Gear, which I know even less about. I don't even know what system that is, if it's Sega or its own thing. On the left here, I believe that's SNES games, and I think the right is NES. I don't have either. My girlfriend does, but I actually have some like SNES and NES games. I'm not sure why. Same thing though. Slowed it down if anyone wants to zoom in and see if you recognize any of either the SNES or NES. Please feel free to do so and share some experiences you guys have had with them from your childhoods. These are PSP games. I had a PSP as a kid. I don't even remember what I played. I think it was like Metal Gear Acid. Not too sure. This section here is a bunch of Disney movies. They do have PC games at the end. StarCraft 2 is a classic. I actually played a lot of StarCraft and Brood War. Didn't play Shell Shock, but it looked cool, so I got a shot of it here just because that cover is just so fucking metal. A lot of Sims, which is great. Neverwinter Nights, another classic one. Neverwinter Nights 2, played that one quite a bit. And up here we have World of Warcraft Cataclysm, which is around the time I stopped playing World of Warcraft. Vanilla and The Burning Crusade were amazing. These are a bunch of Xbox original games. So my girlfriend actually has one, so we decided to buy Halo and Brute Force at the bottom there because that's one that I had as a child, so I kind of wanted to relive it. And yeah, also got Dynasty Warriors 3 on PS2 and Soul Reaver. I'm thinking of doing a Let's Play of that, so if anyone might be interested, let me know. You got more PS2 games here. Enter the Matrix was a classic. MGS2, my god, I loved this game as a kid. I wanted to get that, but I know they have HD versions on PS3. I might go back and get it, honestly. Kingdom Hearts, never played the originals, but heard good things, so we'll see. I might just start collecting more and do some more retro gaming. Who knows? Yeah, this section here is the one that had like the newer PlayStation. There was a bunch of PS3 games on the right, but I didn't get a still, so I have no idea what they had, but I'm sure they had some good stuff. More of this N64 section here. Used to play the shit out of N64 as a kid. And oh my god, yeah, I got the gold as a kid. Lugia was probably better, but it is what it is. And here they have a lot of like controllers and older consoles on sale. I would love to build up a collection of these and just have a bunch of retro games. I just did not realize how expensive some of this shit is. Like, look at this, an N64 is like $100, $80 for Sega Genesis 2, or maybe that's not that bad. I don't know, but yeah, PS1 games. I think that's Symphony of the Night, which is amazing. They got some Switch games here. I know I'm kind of going too fast through this. I wish I took my time. I just didn't want to be an inconvenience, but this store is so cool, guys. If you're ever in Bend, Oregon, GameQuest, I just highly recommend it. The owner is just such a nice person. These are what I thought were GameCube games. I'm blind. They're actually Xbox games and I think Wii games. So yeah, definitely not GameCube, but a cool little display they have. These are a bunch of Wii games, and as we continue here, they have some Switch peripherals and games and things like that. And these are, I believe, newer Xbox One games, which is, it's fine. This display is kind of cool here. They do have this, they have Wario Land on GameCube and some other like Xbox 360 games. I think Wind Waker on the Wii U, which is pretty cool. And here they have some really cool posters, some Star Wars stuff, the Bounty Hunter, Mr. Robot or whatever from the SNES, I believe. And I think, there was Wind Waker on GameCube, which is what I was flashing to there. And wrapping it up, this is the front of the store. They got some PS Vita games here and just really cool collectibles and figurines and whatnot. And then, towards the back, they have Goku, Trunks, I think, Lara Croft, which is really cool. And then in the back here, we got Mario, Dom, I think, from Gears of War. I don't know who the guy on the left is. Really cool PlayStation sign. Just really cool way they set up the store. Mr. Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, who is not for sale, unfortunately, but was really cool. And that's pretty much it. Link, I think, from N64 just looked really cool. Sad to get a shot of him, and some Harry Potter stuff for millennials. And that pretty much wraps it up. Just what a cool store. Was a really fun experience. That's the front there, as you can see, or the exit. So if anyone should find themselves in Bend, Oregon, I highly recommend checking out the store just to get a look of it. It's not the biggest, but the way they laid it out just has a lot of character, and they really did a lot with the limited space to just pack it full of content, really, and just all sorts of games, new, old. You're bound to find something you like there, and I really enjoyed my time there. So I hope you guys did as well, and see you next time.